Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 50, halfway to 100 episode of Trials and Trebuchets. I'm your Dungeon Master, Luke, and joining me is...
Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm yelling all the way down from the bottom of this, cave shaft. I'll be playing the level 5 gnome wizard Winsler Wallaby, along with his cuddly little companion, Mr. Wiggles. Did you hear that?
What?
I sure did! Hello, it's me, Kharla, and I play the compliment-loving tiefling rogue integrity, Ottoberry, and meow meow, meow 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 meow. Thank you, Ida!
Hello? Can you guys hear me up there? Yeah, I don't think they can hear me. I'll just talk to you guys down here. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Mira, the level 5 half-elf bard. The gang may not have found the slime lair they needed, but they definitely found the bird lair they deserved.
Hi, my name is Sam, and I play Serinepth, a level 5 human sorceress, and as you can tell from the screaming, this is a Serinepth episode. Team Scum, #Scum at Trials and Trebs.
And last time on Trials and Trebuchets, the students met at the old chapel to continue their investigation of this slimy situation. They found chalky footprints leading out of one of the offices upstairs, and upon further investigation, Integrity fell through the bookshelf, finding herself in a hidden tunnel. Following this tunnel and splitting the group, as they love to do, Serinepth, Karina, and Mirundine found themselves in an open, maw-like cavern surrounded by hundreds of small black birds. So,
Where did the beetles get here?
as you stand there, it feels you see what seems to be 500 small bird heads turn and look at you. The three of you all at once simultaneously are being looked at upon by 500 of these birds in this maw-like cavern, as I described, looking like an alligator's head being inside the skull, looking out the mouth, as some people might dream in their dreams or nightmares, depending on what you think.
Depends on what you're into.
Yeah, that's banned here. Shush. Looking out of this cavern, you can see the sunlight. There is a large golden chest in the middle of this room. As you are standing there, these birds are looking upon you, and they will all simultaneously say in a cacophonous, noisy screech, "Who goes there?"
This is not the bird council you know and love.
I am going to raise my hands like a surrendering pose. I don't know if I can handle 500 birds. I would be like, we are students of Wildcliff, traveling. We had stumbled upon
As you
this
say,
place.
we are students of Wildcliff. The birds have a conniption fit, and it's just you three from the bottom of the hall, or from the bottom of the tunnel. We'll cut to you.
Bottom of the hoe.
Bottom of the hoe.
Oh, shit.
We cut to you, and you hear, "Who are you?" Like this echoey, and then you hear silence for a few moments, and then you hear the screams of hundreds of birds, and a flurry of wings and flapping and noise and screeching, just screeching, coming from upstairs. Serinepth and Karina and Mirundine, you see just a flurry of bird action as they all flee from this room, screeching at the top of their lungs.
Like out the maw.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to...
This room smells horrific. As a side note, it seems that the source of the
There's
smell...
so much bird shit.
There is a ton of bird shit. I didn't want to be blue and say it outright. It's the smell
I'm
of
so
bird
sorry.
shit.
You can just cut out what I said and put in what you wanted to say.
No, you did it a great way. You really cut to the chase on that one.
I'm going to...
In this room is bird shit and a golden chest, Serinepth. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go to the chest and kind of... Is it like just sitting on the floor? Is it on like a platform?
It is on the floor.
I'm going... How big is it?
It's fairly substantially sized, in all honesty. It's almost like a traveling trunk, but it seems to be made of completely solid gold. As you walk up to it, on the front, on like the little rim, or almost like on a plaque, I would say, like on the top part of it, on the lid, it has the initials BI.
Okay. I'm going to touch the lid.
Okay.
Or like I'm going to touch the front of it. Is it locked?
There doesn't seem to be a lock. No.
I'm going to check to see if there's any traps around it.
Roll investigation.
Oh no.
Mirandine will say, shouldn't we get out of here before the birds come back?
The birds seem scared when we mentioned Wildcliff. I don't imagine them coming back until we leave.
Okay. That's
I'm
odd.
just... Well, we might as well see what it is. We gave up one
open
rescue mission to come down here. I got an 18.
Woohoo!
It does not
What?
seem as if there is any traps. And it does not seem... Yeah, it seems like a perfectly... I will say it seems securely fastened to the ground, though you cannot see any fastenings. Or it might just be really heavy also.
I'm gonna guess it's really heavy because it's gold.
It is a very large golden chest, yes.
I'm gonna open it.
You push on the lid or like pull on the lid. You try to open the lid. It does not move. It does not budge, as some might say.
Is there anything else written on it? Like if I walk around it and look at it?
Just the initials B-I.
I'm gonna walk to the mouth of the cave where the birds all flew out. See what's up there.
You see a lovely view of the mountains and the forest beyond. Very scenic. Very at this time of day, it's midsummer, so the sun is not yet setting. It's still fairly warm, and the sun is still moderately high in the sky. But you could imagine that at sunset, this would be pretty dang good place to like hang out. It's very pretty. Make a nice painting.
Place. I think I just found my new quiet place.
Yeah.
Once the birds stop screaming at me.
Leave.
I've scared them off once. I can do it again. I'm gonna walk back to the guys and be like, do you guys want to give it a try, or do you want to head back?
I'll open it, and Mirandine begins to try to pry it open. I will now roll a strength check for such a task.
Ooh.
He
I might roll a strength
rolled
check.
incredibly well.
Did he?
He seems
Mirandine
to pull
dies.
and pull, and he goes not red in the face because he is a reptile, and has scales, so he cannot become flush. But he seems to be exerting himself and making very much the grunting noises that people who exert themselves do.
Maybe the secret is teamwork. I'm gonna go back over and help him try and open it.
Sure. Also make a strength check. Why don't you?
Natural 20.
Oh, dope.
Okay. You both pull and pull, and seem to be entirely unsuccessful.
Super
Well, that's
glue.
something to lock away for another time.
Do you say that out loud?
Nice.
Yes?
Okay. They don't react in any way. They just kind of look at you.
I wasn't trying to make a pun, by the way. I was just saying that, like, I'm gonna
Well,
lock this away in my mind for later.
She just naturally is that
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna look to them and be like, I guess we should head back now.
Sure. This was real useful in
It really was.
in like finding our friends.
Look, I wanted us to get to finding the people. I did research to try and find the people.
It's only
I'm saying this as we're
been-
walking back.
It's only been 30 minutes. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm just worried about them. Even though I don't really know them, like, they're fellow classmates. I want everyone to be safe.
Yeah.
Do you have a 5?
You're playing cards.
No, go fish.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
Got any fives?
I'm gonna look at them and be like, before we head back down there, I just want to say, this is
No.
the first time that I've had people stay on
Go
track
fish.
about something, and I greatly appreciate that from you two.
My cards
the
are a
card.
scam.
What do you mean?
I'm not winning.
As literally as we're getting closer, Serinepth is like rubbing the side of her head, like, okay, here we go.
Okay. You arrive at the precipice, this vertical shaft downwards. How would you like to descend?
Oh, let me see what I have. I have Featherfall.
Okay, you can easily descend using Featherfall.
I hold out my hands again to the two of them.
Absolutely.
The exact
You-
opposite of like their majestic ascension.
I mean, it's still a decent, like, floating up. Plus, I have the light glowing again.
Okay, you return to your the three of you sitting on the floor of this smelly circular cavern, playing cards with one another, unsuccessfully it would seem. The light descends upon you as Serinepth returns to the party, accompanied by Karina and Mirandine.
I'm back
What did you
from the
find?
dead.
Was there any slime stuff up there?
It wasn't slimes.
No, it was a bunch of birds.
It was a-
You mean it's real?
Wait, what's real?
What's real?
Alina told me about this place like forever ago. Apparently, people didn't know if it was actually real or not.
Wait, but
Well,
okay.
was there anything cool there?
There was a chest we couldn't open.
Okay.
And there was a lovely view of the mountains and the forest through an opening in the cave.
Okay, we'll make a note of that for later, I guess.
What? Oh wait, I don't have to
Winsler-
yell anymore
Winsler,
because they're right
we're
here.
here
Sorry.
Okay.
Winsler, we're here now.
Well, given that this secret passageway problem in the school seems to be unrelated to the other secret passageway problem in the school. What the
There's
fuck is up
other
with this
secret
school, you
passageways?
guys? Well, there seems to be some kind of secret slime passageway, so I guess we should do the trick with the flushing something and the locating
Oh
objects.
yeah, let's look
Is-
for a pee hole.
Does anyone know if there is a bathroom in this building?
It
Or
would
do
be
we
weird
have to
if
go
there
to a
wasn't,
different
right?
building? But it's an abandoned building, so like, do we know if it's like still connected to the main pipeline, that sort of thing?
I hope so.
Man, I really hope someone else could give some input on what the structures of the school are like.
I'm sorry.
But
I
lo
heard
and
the
behold-
words, yeah, let's find a pee hole, and it kind of killed me. What do you want from me? What's going on?
A bathroom.
Or a sink.
You have not seen
Like-
one as of yet in this
Okay.
in this chapel.
Or
Although
like
further
even just a
investigations-
drainage.
You haven't seen such a thing in this chapel.
Did we look at
No, you have not. You've
how
looked
many
at one
rooms were
single
looked
room.
at?
You've looked at
Besides
one.
the one that we just came into.
Nothing.
We just kind of followed.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check the rooms upstairs. Go downstairs. Check the rooms downstairs. Any extra rooms, that kind of thing.
When we
What
go
room?
out, we can just all open the doors all at the same time.
Why?
What?
Okay.
But there's only 4 other doors.
Open them all at the same
don't-
time.
We don't have to open all at the same time. We just go to the closest one and do a quick search.
But it's more efficient.
It is more efficient.
But then we're waiting for
Can't argue
people
with
to
that.
walk to the other doors.
it's also cooler.
Let's just go
I
down.
look at Marundine. I look at Marundine like, dude, come on, please.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have this conversation as you walk back towards the.
Oh, and also,
Serinepth is a never-ending moving machine right now. She's not stopping for
and
anything.
also as we walk, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Marundine, thank you so much for your compliment.
I didn't compliment you.
Thank you so much. It was
I didn't
very nice
compliment
of
you.
you. I mean, I don't remember what the compliment was, but I knew that you
There was
complimented
none.
me. But thank you very
I
much.
didn't compliment you.
And then I'm just
It's
gonna
okay.
walk away.
It's okay, Marundine. We know you have some problems with being in denial and all that stuff, but we know what your heart really feels.
This cannot happen.
I did
That's
not.
not happen, right?
I did not pick
We
up
can't encourage
on,
this.
I did not pick up on any of that. Wait, what?
There was nothing to pick up on. There was
I'm
no
gonna
compliment.
I'm gonna pat Marundine on the shoulder, like just let Winsler have his whims. He'll. calm
You're
down.
gonna
They call me
Pet
they call me
Marundine?
Winsler for a reason. I don't know why they call me Winsler. This was
What?
my-
Like a pat on the shoulder, like that kind of thing.
Pat, not pet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
why would I pet No.
Who knows?
Start petting Marundine.
Camaraderie pat on the shoulder.
Okay. So the 6 of you make your way through the small integrity hole in the bookshelf back into the chalk-covered room. Was there any final things you wanted to do in here before moving on to investigate the rest of the building?
Were there any
No.
other doors in
Was
this
there an
room?
origin point for the footprints?
They seem
Because they
to
did
be
come from
just
this room, right?
as you crossed from the door. It seems like the mess seems to be contained to within the room, and then like the footprints appear when you take like a step out of the room, right? Almost like the door was closed and like you would have sprayed it with
Okay.
paint and then opened the
Okay.
door and walked away, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, we don't seem to have any evidence to suggest this is directly related to the slime thing, so I think we should continue our hunt for
We
plumbing.
didn't have any evidence of that in the first place.
Oh yes, when there's secret footprints, I know the best thing to do for narrative is just to not follow them.
The slime that we found in
historically.
the kitchen also didn't dry up into it stayed a slime. Anyway. So, continue investigation.
Open door number 2.
What door are you going for, y'all?
Closest door
There's so
after
many
we leave
doors.
the room.
Just choose the door.
Left.
Right.
Yeah, because there's literally one that's like to the left of it, right?
There's one
Yeah,
to
we'll
the
do that
left
one.
and one to the right and one like 2 across the hallway, folks.
Let's go open those doors.
Then we can go to the left because there's also like 2 doors to the left, so it will be closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the right, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my
We'll
god.
go to whatever door isn't already manned by someone so we can open them.
Okay.
Yes. Everyone goes to a door.
Everyone go to a
Okay.
door.
Integrity. You go to the one that's on the same wall as the one you just came out of,
Mm-hmm.
but to the left.
Yes.
Winsler.
Yes.
You are gonna go also left? but
Sure.
not to the door Integrity went to, so the one on the opposite wall?
Yes.
Okay. Mira, you were going to the right, if I
Yes.
recall. And so Serinepth there leaves one door next to the door Winsler is opening. Not next to you, but on the same wall Winsler is opening for you.
I just
And-
take the door that doesn't have a person in
Okay,
front of
and
it.
Mirundi and Karina will just stand there like schmucks, I guess.
No, it's scum.
That's right.
All right, who wants to go first?
Me!
Okay.
She kicks the door open.
At your door, you see, you see room 103 written on side, and underneath it, similar to the previous room, there is a list of names. This one reads Wraithrin, Royal, Woodley, and Greybeard.
Oh my god.
Greybeard sounds familiar, no?
Nope.
That's the only name on the list that sounds familiar.
Well, Wraithrin and Greybeard.
And Royal.
And
Who's Royal?
Her
Her
friend.
friend. She was on the list
Oh.
right below her on the grades as well.
And who's the other one?
Woodley.
Woodley. Oh, that's a nice last name.
He would have that name.
Okay. So you would like to open the door, I presume, now?
Of course.
Okay. You open the door. You find yourself in a smaller sized room than previously. However, there is the setup is similar in that there is a central like island lab bench with a couple of desks located around the perimeter of the room. These ones are like kind of higher tables with like stools at them, whereas the previous room had like shorter tables with just regular chairs. And there seems to be a small door on the far right wall. This room is exceptionally cold,
Oh my gosh, Pheromel
but
is
it's
here.
very well cleaned.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cold and clean.
Any toilets and or sinks?
You see
Um,
no toilets and or sinks.
But
there's that
I mean,
door on
there's
the
a
right.
door that.
There is a door.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty dumb, so no one will take me, right?
You're in the top half. That's not that dumb.
I'm just gonna say there's a door here, and it's pretty cold. I'm going to check the door.
Just
Okay.
so they
Stay
know what
safe.
you're up to.
Okay.
You walk over to the door. You
Holding my
touch the door-
squall.
You hold your dagger, and you touch the door handle. It's very cold, and open the door, and you find yourself in a small, almost like a cold room with little trays and shelves, almost like a cellar, like a cold cellar, or just a place where you would want to keep things.
Would there be a drainage here?
There doesn't appear to be any drainage in here. No.
Okay, then I'm gonna yell.
Seems
Nothing
to be a
here. Wait.
closet.
What is in the cold room? Like any cool?
There's some like wicker baskets and stuff. But it's just mostly it's like a cupboard.
So no like potions or anything.
No, it
Nothing
seems like
of
the previous
interest?
tenants cleaned out very well.
Oh, cool. So I'll just yell. It's just a cold room.
Oh, okay. I'll
Nice.
open mine then.
I'll just smash the
Okay.
door and then walk outside.
All right. Mira, you opened room 101. The names written underneath the room number are Purebone, Oldbrook, Alster, Smooth Palms.
Smooth bombs.
Like a baby's bottom.
Like palms.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the joke. Hands
As
smooth
you
like-
open the door, you see a very small room. All of the desks in this room, there's no central island in this one. They all are pushed together to form one mega table in the center of the room, with barely any room around the perimeter to walk around. And on the far wall, when you walk in, there seems to be a large convex window facing out into a small crevice or ravine that just seems to be in the mountain. And there's just some small light coming in, and it's very pretty to look at.
Yeah, no good.
My door.
Okay. Your door. There's no room number on this one, unfortunately. You
Oh.
open the door and you see a small toilet.
I found the bathroom, everybody.
Oh, and then I'm gonna start running towards Winsler.
Yeah.
Okay. Serinepth, did you want to open your door? Because this happened simultaneously.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You are at room 104.
Oh no, the ghosts.
Spooky.
no.
The names associated with this one are Light Sun, Helder, Lyodon, and Hanali.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't there a professor with the last name Lyodon?
There is.
I found your secret room.
As you open this door, you find yourself in a wider and kind of there's less depth to it, like a thinner, wider room. That doesn't make sense because that's the same kind of measurement.
That's fine.
Like,
It works.
Okay.
I understand what you mean.
okay. There is against the left wall, there is a large workbench, like a very sturdy, robust workbench. And to the right, there is a small station where there are desks pushed against one another. On the workbench on the left, there seems to be a large amount of fungal growth.
Ew.
Huh.
Yuck.
Other than that, this room seems to be fairly clean, however. Dust, of course, that was in every room, but this one has some fungus too.
Can I go over and take a piece of fungus and wrap it in like my handkerchief?
Sure.
I'm gonna
It's
look at
like
that
this
later.
light greenish white fungus.
Fungus.
Yeah, I'll take a couple of like. How big are they?
Oh, they're substantial.
I'll take
Finger-sized.
Big.
Finger-sized.
I'll take a couple of. I'll take like a small handful and like wrap it in my handkerchief and put it in my pocket and walk back out when Winsler starts yelling.
I found the bathroom.
I found the bathroom, everybody.
Time for action.
Everyone gathers around you, Winsler, at the end of the hallway next to your bathroom. And they are all looking at this small toilet.
So, what were we gonna throw down in the toilet anyways?
Maybe like a little coin or something? And then we should be able to tell with locate object which direction it's moving in, as long as it's within like, I think 1,000 feet, so we just follow it very quickly, I think.
Yeah, that should work.
I have a bronze coin.
That will work.
Yeah, perfect. That should be small enough that it shouldn't clog any drains.
I'm going to take out my my bronze coin from my
Yeah.
left boot pocket
Oh, okay.
because the key is in my
singular
right boot
coin.
pocket,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, "Here you go. Just pay me back."
Sure.
Well, aren't you going to
And-
retrieve the coin?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm
toilet
just
coin?
kidding.
Oh, okay. It's a
Just
toilet.
in case.
All our friends and classmates earn more than the amount of a bronze coin.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Yeah, we've
And then I'm
taken
gonna pass Winslow the
hours.
scroll of locate
I
object.
want to do an insight check on what she just said.
It's okay. We know it's a lie.
I'm-
Hey,
So, Winsler, you've been handed a coin and a scroll of locate object.
Well, okay. Let me take a look at what locate object does again.
It locates objects, Ben.
No shit.
Wow.
But I need to know how long it lasts.
It's 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
Well,
that might
shit.
not-
We gotta go
We'll
fast
have to be
then.
fast.
Okay, how about this? I have an idea. How wide would you say the school is?
Big.
Big. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the coin. Look
Yes.
over it. All over.
It's definitely a bronze coin.
Okay.
Seems to be northern in origin.
Okay. I'm
About
going
7
to-
years old.
I'm going
But
Well tarnished.
if I can just say
Yes.
something.
What's going on?
So because Winsler has the scroll, and
yes,
I'm saying
Winsler
this
does have the scroll.
So my thought process is because I was told that it would be under one of the like proper building, like one of the one of the big study areas. We are not close to that right now, and so that would be wasting time in dropping it here if
But
it's.
then we
going
would have to
be-
find another toilet.
Well, with more updated buildings, I think we would more likely find a toilet. It's either that or you and some other people because you're a smart child and you might be attacked. You and some other people head over to where the where the classes are and like the buildings, and then send us a signal, perhaps by Mr. Wiggles, and then we drop it here. We know
Well,
it's going to end up over there.
We would have to be within 100 feet of each other because otherwise Mr. Wiggles won't be able to do it.
Okay.
I know the locations of multiple bathrooms on campus. We've all been to the bathroom, yes? If we
Yes.
want
We
to move.
could drop the coin. Winsler could get on my shoulders and I could run him in the direction where the coin's going.
Can you run
Oh
fast?
yeah, that
I can run very
that would
fast.
also work.
I didn't catch you as sort of like a sprinter.
Well, I'm very athletic.
Have you seen his legs?
Then again,
Not
I never.
skip a
Then
day.
again, I never really
Careful.
caught you as any kind of type of person, so we might as well try that.
Okay. All right.
So we're
So what
dropping it
plan?
here?
Are you gonna go on are you gonna go to campus like proper and drop a coin there, or are you gonna drop the
campus
coin
proper
here?
might be a good idea.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Campus proper.
And then
Okay.
we'll just follow it very quickly.
Okay.
We have to we have to be ahead and telling kids to make way while Mirandine.
No, Mirandine
zooms
can
by.
just football tackle them.
Oh my gosh.
We don't want to get in more trouble than we probably
Okay.
already are in.
What building are you gonna go to?
Which one is,
Conjuration closet.
Which one is kind of like the centermost of all the departments on campus? Because that would kind of give us the biggest radius.
Or maybe even the oldest building that we know of, because if
Or
the
maybe
oldest
the-
building is there, then that's likely where the main sewage system could be.
Is
because
plumbing as old as
well-
the school, or was plumbing invented later?
History check, please.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
my god.
Well, also another question would be, we know
12.
where Deep Tar was,
Hmm.
and we how far in research?
21.
Did I go?
What do you mean? How far in research did you?
How far in the book did I get before we had to all meet up? How much stuff do I know? Cause not okay. Okay, well, forget about that. Because we know where Deep Tar was, maybe we should go from that building. Because
The divination building.
yes,
There is
How
bathrooms.
old is plumbing?
Plumbing?
We got very good history checks
I got
for how old
21.
plumbing is.
Plumbing's 60 years old.
So the
Wow, so
oldest
it's
building
relatively
is
new.
probably not.
Yeah.
We should go to the newest building.
Karina will say, "Oh, there's a toilet in the divination department." Yeah, Serinepth.
Onward.
Let's
Let's do
go.
it.
Deep Tar was.
And then I'm gonna start running.
Okay.
Criminals always
I
return to the
follow.
scene of the crime.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna bust into his office again while we're trying to find a bathroom?
I'm glad chilling in the chapel at least gave us a fun little bird adventure.
It gave us something.
While we're running out, since I'm assuming that I run out faster than everyone else, can I just take a peek at the the stairs that goes down? Just
Going
take a peek.
downstairs?
I'm not gonna go downstairs. You know when you can just look down.
Well, it
The
goes
stairs.
down and then turns back on itself.
So you would only be able to see the stairs going
So
down.
it goes down to a landing and then there's
Oh.
stairs coming down backwards. So you could run down to the landing and peek.
Oh yeah, can I
and
do
then run
that?
back up. Absolutely. You sprint down the stairs, dot, 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 like that thing that kids do where they go dot, 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 down the stairs. Which is how I assume integrity goes everywhere.
Yes.
And then you run across the holy altar space, the space in this holy building. You run across it to the other side
Mhm.
of this T intersection and run down the stairs da, 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 and around the aisle landing. And
Clean up on aisle 2.
peek down the stairs. You see a
goo man.
A villain.
villain.
Oh my god, it's the snake.
Oh my gosh.
I've been waiting for you, Miss Idleberry.
Oh God.
Have you come to say your prayers?
You see a similar T intersection, although slightly smaller, a bit less grand, as if this was not this wasn't a place to be presented,
Mhm.
right? And you see, just from looking, you see there is I would say that you can see that there is an archway leading to the right where the rest of the room would be. You can see that there is something beyond your field of vision forwards.
Okay.
And you see a large wooden door on the left-hand wall, and next to it a portrait of, to your best approximations, just a heavily bearded fellow.
That I don't know.
Just glancing at it, you don't know, no.
So in my head, I'm just going to be I swear I've read a book about going downstairs in a chapel. I don't think I should go down there.
Not a book club.
Demons.
She can still read.
I can still read for
It's not like you have to be
leisure.
in book club to be allowed to read. This isn't prison.
You're struck with the sudden familiarity of beneath chapels and are immediately frightened.
Exactly. I was I swear sort of like a deja vu kind of thing. So I'm gonna run upstairs and
Okay,
run.
you run back upstairs and reconvene with the group, who are making their way out of the front door.
Yep, I think we're all just gonna hurry to the divination building, to the bathroom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To the divination
It's an
bathroom.
emergency.
All the bathrooms are full.
While I'm doing this, just for fun, I'm going to be it's gonna come out. and then I'm just gonna run.
What?
She's
What?
making a poop joke.
No.
This
What?
Is 2
I'm a-
episodes in a row.
What? I'm a trickster rogue.
No, this was the same episode. This is the poop episode. Knock it off.
What?
People listen to this show.
So anyway, we go to the divination building.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go to
I'm
the
so
I just forgot that
confused.
I'm the one who's narrating. You go to the divination building and can run inside. It's only like 6 p.m. at this point. That took an hour.
Where's the bathroom?
Hour diversion. Karina will point on the main floor and go, "That one over there is the girls."
Cool. We go in, I
Okay.
guess.
I'm going
Go
to
in.
open the door and be like, "Go in, go in, go in."
Yep, in.
Everyone goes
I'm not
in.
budging.
Yeah,
Merendine
Cool.
goes in.
I'm not budging.
that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you wait outside.
Okay.
Wait, you have
want
to
me to
cast
ta-
the spell. Come in.
Wait a second. Okay, wait.
But I'm not
Do you want me to
supposed to
take
go
the
in
coin?
there.
With my door.
Oh my god, who cares about antiquated
wait,
gender
wait.
conventions? Come cast the fucking
Winsler.
spell.
It's just a bathroom.
Winsler, give me the coin. I'll go inside. You can cast a spell out here.
Wait, so
Okay,
I open
bye.
the door. So I'm opening the door for them, and then Winsler doesn't come in. So I'm going to take Winsler by the waist, and I'm going
Okay.
to carry him in.
Okay. Absolutely.
This is the weirdest group.
So you're all standing in the bathroom, and you're standing over top of, let's say, a sink.
Sure.
You're standing over top of a
I'm
sink.
throwing the coin in the sink.
You throw the coin in the sink, and it spins down the drain. Easy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start casting a spell.
Okay. You cast a spell, and have the sense that it goes straight down about 10 feet, and then you have a general sense of the direction it's heading. Like down.
Okay, Winsler, lead the way.
Yeah.
Wait, you should go on Mirandy's shoulders, and then you should
I'm gonna
like
climb.
direct
I'm gonna
because
climb onto Mirandine's
Okay,
shoulders, and I'm gonna
Miranda
You're very
picks you
short
up on
legs.
his shoulders and starts to run out of. Make a dexterity saving throw.
What the heck?
Immediately falls off shoulders.
Wait, can I also open the door because I'm very courteous?
Absolutely, you can open the door.
7.
7. You smash your forehead off of the door frame as,
Oh
as
my
he
God.
runs out of the room. And he's like, "Where are we
Winsler's a
going?"
magnet for just sudden pain.
Take 1 damage.
Okay.
And so Mirandine goes, "Where are we going?"
Where are we going?
You're going.
Where's it seem to be going?
It seems to be going like so. Like the front entrance is like coming out of this room. The front entrance or the entrance is like to your left, and it seemed to be going like back.
Like into the building.
Back.
Like it was going. It went down and then like outside. So you would need to go
Outside.
outside and run around
Okay.
to the side of the
Let's do it.
building.
Let's do it,
We
let's do
all
it, let's
just
do it.
running.
Okay.
Yeah, we running.
It's like we're just
you-
playing tag, to be honest.
I'm gonna
This is
pull
a
on
weird game of
Mirandine's
tag.
horns to like help guide
Absolutely.
him.
Okay, absolutely.
Like Ratatouille.
Using this method, you run
love
through
this
the
game.
small courtyards, interrupting just people sitting there studying, and you run through as fast. He runs as fast as possible, just through bushes and the grass, and into breezeways. You lead him, and you all eventually end up. It doesn't take very long, probably only a 30-second escapade, before you end up in front of the zoology department. And you, Winsler, sense the coin just drop.
Of course, it's zoology.
It goes down.
Of
Okay.
course, it's
Guess we
Mirandine, do
go
you
to
know
the
how to dig?
basement.
What?
Or we go down the stairs into the basement.
yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So, Winsler, are you still going to remain on Mirandine's shoulders?
Yes.
Okay.
Gets
You
hit
all
in the head
enter-
again.
You all enter the zoology department. Winsler, you duck to make room. You
Is it
see.
moving anymore?
How far has the range been?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
Oh, that's a lot.
It seems to have just settled. Like it moved, like it
Uh,
dropped straight down, and then maybe like moved like 20 feet to the side. But it
It's
seems to
not
be
moving
settled.
anymore.
Then you probably don't have
Good.
to
Let's
Brian
go.
on his shoulders anymore. Let me
No, I
Oh,
like
no,
it
he's
up
doing
here.
it 'cause he chooses
It makes
to.
me feel tall.
We're now at like eye height.
This is
He's
what
tall.
this is what it feels like to be a
Winsler.
giant.
Winsler, you're so much taller than everyone right now. You're taller than Serinepth, everyone.
Wow. Wait, how tall is Mirandine?
Mirandine's like very tall.
How tall? What's the number?
Let me check my freaking notes then. Jeez Louise.
I mean, I would only add like an extra like foot.
Dragonborns are big.
I have competition.
He's
now.
like 6'4".
No, that's artist, silly goose.
Damn.
Now we have official height for artists.
I feel like that's been canon
We
for a
already
while.
had that for a very long
It's
time.
on the wiki.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
defined height, so I will say he's 6'6", because Dragonborns are
6'6".
big.
Ether, please remember that, because he won't remember that.
I'm gonna write it right now. 6'6".
Ether is our savior for
6
finding
inch.
information that we've long forgotten about.
A scholar of the deep lore.
Oh, yes.
So
10 out of 10.
you run into the zoology building. There is it's like a small foyer. There's a secretary's desk, which is absent from the secretary absent still. There's no secretary there.
There is no secretary here.
And there's a stairwell going down.
We go down.
We gotta go
Let's
down.
do it.
You go down the
must go
stairwell.
down now.
You are now on the level with Yexum's office, the few burnt offices that
No.
you'd seen before, and the locked menagerie on your left. There's a stairwell on the far side of this hallway.
Let's
Going
do
down.
it. Let's take it.
Okay, you go.
I run by Yexum's office so fast.
His door is open, and he
No.
doesn't seem to pay you any mind
No.
whatsoever.
No.
Pay no attention to the crowd running down the stairs.
We don't need this.
You all run down the stairs once more, finding yourselves in a similar hallway with entirely burnt offices on both sides.
Oh,
And a
yeah, there's
stairwell at
fire
the
here.
end of, like, the stairwells go down and then again do like a 180, right? So it's just kind of like you're going down.
Wait, is it like that
Keep
on
on
both
going
ends?
down.
Yeah.
Can I just like jump over the railing and just
Oh,
like
so
go
no.
down?
It's like on one end it's going down and on the other end it's going down. But it's
It's
not
like a gap in between.
it's like you go down
There's railings
one
between it.
and you walk along the hallway and then you have to go down the next one.
Oh.
And it's like a
I was
wall
imagining-
separating.
I was imagining like an office building is like it goes down then automatically, but there's like a gap in between where it just goes down.
No. Not like that.
I was gonna have fun with this.
Much less efficient.
Okay, so I have a different idea. Once we reach a point where I can like jump over and wait no. I'm just gonna like jump, like hold the railing, go
There's
over.
no
push
railing.
myself
It's a
off.
wall.
Damn
I'm
it!
so
This
sorry.
place is no
Stairs.
fun.
I'm so sorry.
Are there
This
more
is
stairs
fun. I'm
going
going
down or
down
no?
the
There's a
stairs.
ton more stairs. You go down 3 floors and finally find yourself in a 4th basement.
And
And
how
this one
far
is-
the-
How far is it? It's still Winsler, probably like 100 or so feet below you.
Okay.
And this is a different floor. It doesn't seem to be, so every single other floor, the offices were burnt up. And as you progress lower in the building, I would say basement 3 had the most burnage, where the walls were entirely charred and there was like, the doors were just down, like there was no door, I would say. And you could just see the charred remains of offices.
Hey, does anyone know how that fire actually started?
No.
No.
Probably something that breathed it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe someone left a candle open.
We
So-
literally almost lost a house like that.
You all descend to the 4th basement. This one is slightly different than the previous ones in that it is not conformed to the same scheme.
It's not
so
like
you-
other floors.
You come down the stairs. There is a large glass wall to your left, through which you can see a large swimming pool.
Oh.
And there seems to be a door here. There's not a ton of people, probably like 16 or 18 or so folks in here doing some swims.
What an odd place to put a swimming
Is
pool.
Lucia there?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Wait, what was the question?
Is Lucia here?
17.
You can see who you assume to be Lucia swimming. Yes.
Cool. That
So-
doesn't inform any decisions. I was
No.
just curious.
So there's a small door that enters in to this large room, but at the end of the hallway, you can all see there is a small, or no, it would not be a small door, a very tall door with a large lock on it that says on the side, sewage maintenance.
That's what we want. Integrity, do you have a lockpick, or does anybody have a spell to like break the lock or like anything?
I have
lock
grease.
breaky. Bad idea. We
Why
will
would
not do that
grease
again.
help?
Long story. And then I'm gonna take out my my lockpick, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take my go at it. And I
And I'm
believe
gonna, like-
that I'm proficient in this.
I'm gonna stand around her while she's doing that, just so like to kind of block the view of the swimmers that somebody's like actively picking a lock.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna stand
Integrity.
around and like have like a random conversation.
Yeah, kind of huddle like
You-
we're just chilling.
Integrity, you kneel down with your lockpick and find yourself confronted by a odd looking lock. It seems that it is it looks like, do you know when you have a Monopoly die that has like the actual dots on it, like a D6 but with the dots on it?
Yes.
You know the side that has the 4 on it, where it's like the 4 dots in the 4 corners?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the lock hole looks like.
Ew.
Okay, and I've never encountered this before.
Nope.
But can I sort of, for example, use a little bit of light just to sort of like see inside and think about what mechanism this could be? I think I would have the brains to
Absolutely.
make
Make an investigation check.
I got 18.
Okay. Taking probably a minute or 2 to examine the lock, I will confer advantage upon you.
Okay.
So make a thieves tools check.
20.
20. As you are fiddling around with it, you hit what feels like a very good, like you feel like you've gotten it to catch, or one of the mechanisms, one of the pins within this lock to catch. And then you immediately feel it not uncatch, but you do feel a pressure being pushed back down upon your lockpick. And then the holes of the lock kind of close very quickly, and you find yourself just holding the little handle of your lockpick.
It broke my lockpick?
It seems to have chopped off the end of your lockpick.
Holy shit.
Rude.
Looks like this is some kind of a magical lock, hey?
Yeah, they just broke my
Wow,
lockpick.
crazy that it's a magical school and it has a magical lock, Karina says.
What's it look like it's made of?
Thank you, very
Oh
helpful.
yeah, Karina, what are you doing?
I'm
I'm sorry.
And she
my emotions got
and she
to me.
continues to look through her spell book, and she goes, I'm doing my best.
I'm so sorry,
Okay.
Karina.
So I have another idea. If we have a way to kind of unscrew them, if the lock is magical, what about the door hinges? If we can't do something to the lock, we might be able to do something to the door.
Like break?
Does anyone have any kind of detect magic spell?
Someone in this room has, from my memory.
Well, I would, but I don't have it prepped.
Oh.
Do you want to take a moment to prep it?
Karina will put her finger up and go, 1 second. Let me look through my spell book.
She pulls open a book and sits down on the floor, like cross-legged.
Is the door wood?
No, it's made of brass.
Brass.
The only other thought I could have is melting the lock, but again, it's magic.
I have identify.
Melt the hinges. Or that.
I could identify
works.
it. I don't know if that
Perfect.
works. Would that work?
You could
It would
try.
help us at least understand what it is.
Okay. She will hold her hands. She will root around in her backpack for a few moments and pull out a small, very nice looking pouch. And from it pull out a small pearl and a owl feather. She will then hold these in her left hand while she places her right hand on the lock itself. And for a minute, she will cast the Identify spell, at which point the pearl and feather in her hand will dissolve into dust and blow away. She will then say, it seems like it has like an anti-tampering enchantment on it.
Anti-tampering, but
Yeah.
does it have anti-melt?
I don't know. It didn't. I didn't pick up any anti-melt properties.
Well,
Let me, like...
So it's meltable.
It's definitely. I think it's definitely meltable.
Okay.
Just not tamperable
Hmm.
physically. I don't know if that includes melting.
I'm going to lean down in front of the lock,
Absolutely.
and I'm going to rest, I guess, my finger on, like you know, like you said, like the 4 dots. I'm going to rest my finger in the middle of all those 4, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray in a way that it works like a flamethrower, like a small flamethrower to like burn it through.
Yeah.
and laser.
We've done this before. Don't worry. So I guess just roll. Not our. Maybe what? I don't know.
I think it's an attack roll for this.
Just roll your attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I got no, not that. I got a 24.
24. Your 3 little beams of concentrated fiery energy blast through this lock like it's cutting through cheese with fire, you know? As if you took a blowtorch to some cheese. That is what
Oh,
happens.
melted cheese.
I'm hungry now.
And the door kind of silently opens a little bit as it is no longer fastened shut.
Cool. I think we're just gonna hurry down before anyone
Okay.
sees
Yeah,
us.
we're gonna slip down.
Okay.
Yep.
You hurry on in. Is there some way that you wanted to prevent this door from being opened, barring it, for example? Or are you just going to hope that no one notices this door being slightly ajar?
We can close it behind
Yeah,
us,
we can
right?
push it closed. I'll take the
Yeah.
lock with me so it looks like it doesn't look like, oh, there's a damaged lock versus, oh, it just looks like a door.
So this is what happens. You put your finger up to it, and it melts a hole straight through it. You didn't rip out the lock. You melted through the lock.
Yes, I'm going to take I'm
Yes.
going to take that piece with me.
There's no broken piece.
Oh, okay.
There's a hole through the door. Like you took a drill, or if you took a blowtorch and melted through.
When you guys
Or
were
a
talking
drill
about,
and drilled
for some reason
through.
when you were talking about a lock,
There was
I was imagining like a lock on a locker, you know what I mean?
No. Like something you would put, like it's actually
Okay.
integrated into the door. I don't know why I showed you my
You
like
your
Tony
stomach
Stark
that
myself,
has a
but
key.
you know.
It needs one. Help.
The belly button is the key to the human. Anyways, so you enter into this room, and there's many pipes that just are lining the left wall and the wall in front of you. The wall on the right has Winsler. You will recognize this. One of the same like standing semicircle chambers, which you had seen previously when you had went to investigate the janitor's closet, which you had followed Toll back to prior.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of those here. It seems to be empty. And then on the floor in the corner, there is a large square wooden hatch.
Hatch.
Hatch 2.0.
I guess we better
Ouch.
open it. Probably some ladder to climb down or some shit.
Well, you need the 4 orbs. No.
Fuck.
So
That's what they were for the whole time.
Pull open this hatch and see a ladder descending down into the depths. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
All right.
Wow.
Kharla, can you do the outro?
Well, of course I could, Dungeon Master.
Okay.
Wow.
I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, everyone. Please leave a rating or a like or a review on our iTunes. We would really appreciate it. We also have a Twitter and an Instagram at Trials and Trebs, where you can follow us and see new pictures during the weekends. You can also know if there's a new episode out. And on there, you can also see our Discord server. You should totally join because we love new people. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for listening so much. We are halfway to a big number. Not that 50 is not already a big number. So thank you for listening to 50 episodes of this. You're great.
We recorded episode 34 and a half forever ago.
Talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.